Hi guys, in this short video, I want to show you how to run your profit and loss report and your balance sheet. Now, I will be using Xero. If you have another software like QuickBooks or MyOb, I'm guessing that the process is very similar. However, please watch this as a guide and feel free to ask your bookkeeper or accountant if you need some further assistance there. Now, I'm going to share my screen with you now. I'm going to be using a demo Xero company and give you the steps of what you need to do, okay? So let's do it. Okay, so I am on the main page of Xero. As I said, this is a demo company. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our accounting tab here. Let's do the balance sheet first, okay? So we go into the balance sheet down here. And what we really want to understand, our balance sheet is basically like a running report of the finances for the lifetime of our business. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate how to actually run your balance sheet report. Now, the biggest thing is we want to make sure that the data that we're looking at is the same time period on our balance sheet and our profit and loss report. So if we're looking at 3 months worth of sales and expenses on our profit and loss, then we want to make sure that it is the same for our balance sheet as well, or a 12-month period. You get the drift. So in this case, we're going to run the report over a 12-month period, okay? And we want to compare it to the same time last year. And so it's going to show us the financial position of the business last year, and then now at this year, is it, yeah, the financial position this year, okay? So it's important to run the report at the end of the previous month. So don't do it now if we're mid-September, for example, because that's not a true month. It's only half of the month. So we want to make sure that we're doing it from the previous month, the last day of the previous month. Okay, so I'm going to click on here. I'm going to press 1 year. Then I'm going to take off. We want to compare it to the period of a year. And then we're going to take this off because we don't want to compare it to the end of the financial year. We want to compare it to the same time a year ago. So we're going to take this tick off. And then the last thing that we need to do is we need to make it a cash basis, because that is cash in the bank. Accrual is money that could still come in. We want to know how much money is actually coming to the bank, because our profit first percentages are actually done on cash in the bank. So we're going to update this. And you can see here that the period that it is actually comparing is the 31st of August to the 31st of August, 2021. Now, as I said, this is a demo company, so there's not a lot of figures in here, but that is the period that you're looking at. And you'll actually be able to see, for example, if you had 2 loans, and if this case, it went down from say $50,000 to $30,000, it would show you that you paid off, $20,000 of the loan within that year's period. And then you could actually click into it and it's going to show you the payments, and you can actually get a gauge of what is involved in that line item. So hopefully that is helpful in showing you how to actually do your balance sheet. You can do the same thing and, do it for a quarter. If you don't have a full year worth of data, you can do the quarter. I like to look at the quarter and I like to look at the year, but actually our balance sheet really only needs to be looked at if you've got drawings from the business. So if you're not paying yourself a salary and you've got drawings from the business, or if you're paying down loans. They're the 2 main reasons why we actually look at the balance sheet, to find out that information. Okay, so now I'm going to show you your profit and loss report and how to actually run your profit and loss report. I'm going to show you on a 12-month basis. You can, if you choose to, as I said, run it by a quarter or by a month. But yeah, if we can get 12 months of data, that is awesome. If not though, let's look at a quarter. I actually like to run my report month to month so you can actually see every month. Let me show you how to do it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to put in the dates of August, because we want to do, again, the last finished month. So the 1st of August until the 31st of August. Okay, then we're going to compare it with, enter a different number, and we're going to go 11 because we want to look at the 11 different months separated. Okay, so press select there. Now we want to look at the months, okay, because we want to see it month by month. We want to compare each month throughout the year. And let's see what happens. lastly, we want to do cash basis again. Okay, make sure it's on cash basis. And then let's press update and hopefully that works for you. Yes, okay, we've got it. So you can see here that it actually shows you your sales. If you had COGS, your COGS would be underneath that. So your cost of sales, you can see your operating expenses in here as well, month to month. Now, what I actually like to do is export this document, okay, as a Google Sheet. And so as you can see, it's now on the Google Sheet. And the reason why I like to export it out into a Google Sheet is because then you can actually highlight the sections and really quickly understand like your averages. So for example, if you wanted to understand your sales over a 3-month period, you'd highlight those 3 sections and then come and have a look at your averages. Now, I did give another training about how to do that quickly using a different spreadsheet, but I find if you can export your profit and loss report into an Excel document, it's just so much easier to be able to get the information out of it and to be able to recalculate it. So I really hope that that is helpful. You can do the same process again if you want to look at a 3-month or a 6-month period. However, when you put it over the 12 months like this, you have all of that information anyway, and you can just go and highlight the sections to find out the averages for the different amounts of time. Please let me know what questions you have. I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm happy to record this again to make it even more clear for you. Yeah, really looking forward to your feedback. Thank you so much. See you later.